dial on Paulsboro, a new show, but it's a continuation of the other show because remember, we had so much, we had to spin off into another show.
Oh, wasn't it a great Christmas show? They always are, but just so many people there, great people. And John, we really enjoyed Christmas.
We did. So let's go. We have lots of footage to show you and an entire show, and we'll be back with an abbreviated community note. Stay with us.
Multi-policy discount. Paperless discount. Paid in full discount. Homeowners discount. Safe driver discount. Chipmunk family reunion. Someone stole the nuts. Squirrel jail. Justice.
Countless discounts. Now that's progressive. Call or click today.
Thinking about a new appliance or an LCD TV? Don't think twice. Think Weiss. Weiss True Value has a full line of LCD TVs plus a great variety of appliances. And of course, hardware items like TrueTest paints, Master Mechanic tools, electrical supplies, key duplicating, and Rug Doctor rentals. And for repairs on screens and windows, look no further. Weiss True Value, from making keys to selling appliances and LCD TVs. Don't think twice. Think Weiss. 39 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
For everything, there's a season, and a time for everything under heaven. A time for sharing, a time for caring, a time for remembering, and a time for parting. When that time arrives, let Beth McBride Foley and Thomas D. Foley at the McBride Foley Funeral Home help you in your time of need. Offering a wide variety of funeral services from cremation to traditional, McBride Foley Funeral Home has been helping families with the loss of a loved one with over 50 years of combined service. McBride Foley Funeral Home, 228 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying the program. It's a lot of fun here. I just realized that the coffee cup Raylan served me in is the official Moving Paulsboro Forward Cup with the municipal emblem on. Actually very good. Probably makes the coffee taste a little bit better. With me now is Dr. Walter Quint. Of course, he has served this municipality in both a formal sense as the superintendent and has just continued to be as much a Paulsboro person as ever was put together. So we're happy he's here. It's a big year for him. His son is in the Army. And where is he at these days? Where's Mark at?
The Army sent Mark back to college, so he's getting his master's degree at the University of Tennessee in nuclear engineering.
New Jersey boy at the University of Tennessee.
Paulsboro boy.
Yeah.
Paulsboro High School boy.
And Army beat Navy this year.
They did. First time we've seen it since Mark left for the academy. So.
Yeah, because that had been a while.
I think it was 14 or 15 years.
And Walter, a new grandchild?
2-year-old Charlotte. She'll be here a couple of days before Christmas, and we'll get to spend her second Christmas with her. So we're pretty excited. That's
wonderful. We asked Walter to stop by. His wife Cindy's in the background as well. Walter is one of the key people involving the year-long centennial celebration of the high school. So we thought it'd be nice to do an update. Plus, we bought some wonderful mementos, which for those watching this, we think you'll enjoy this part. So, Walter, about some of the mementos, you've been on a pace to collect things.
We have been. We've been collecting an awful lot of memorabilia, and I would encourage people to drop by the administration building at the school because much of it is now framed and is beginning to spell out a very, very rich history of Paulsboro High School and the Paulsboro schools. We have athletic memorabilia. We have the Hall of Diplomas, which have diplomas from some of our famous graduates. All of them are famous, actually. And some other mementos that are kind of unusual. For example, Newt Weiss, a Paulsboro person, if there ever was one, and a war hero, gave us his tennis racket. He's very proud of that, and he gave it to us, and that'll have a place of honor in the administration building.
Well, those things all tell a story, and they span decades. And it's not that they need a voice to talk. You look at them, and I think they speak.
They do speak, and it's remarkable. When people come in and they see the memorabilia, they start telling you the story. This is my uncle. This is my sister. This is my father. And then the stories go from there. This is what we did in high school. This is why Paulsboro High is a special place. And it's just intriguing. It's fun to listen to. No meeting of the Centennial Committee is ever short because once we conduct business, then the stories begin. And connecting the dots of a very, very special place in the 10,000 students that have graduated from Paulsboro High School is fun.
I didn't realize 10,000 population.
About 10,000.
You've got. Although we're taping this, I think it's December. It would be December because the Christmas trees are decorated. You've got a major event coming up, almost like an adult prom.
That would be one way to put it. We actually are going to have a celebration on April 22nd, 2017 in the gym which is almost 100 years to the day from the time the building was originally dedicated. So we're going to end the celebration, the centennial celebration of our first 100 years of pride and tradition by rededicating the building and returning, by the way, one of the historic windows, the big palladium semicircular windows in the front of the school. We have an original that's being restored and returned to the high school. So that's the first part of the evening. Then we launch into the second half, where we move towards our second century. And thanks to the Board of Ed and Paulsboro Refining Company, who will be the founding sponsors, we will have the Hall of Distinguished Alumni, the first annual induction, where we go back and we say, these are the kinds of special people, humanitarians, government leaders, lawyers, generals, business people that have made this town and made the school great. And we will have an ongoing celebration as we induct each year 4 or 5 members into the Hall of Distinguished Alumni.
It's wonderful. It complements very nicely because we've had the Sports Hall of Fame athletic induction yearly. This is a nice approach.
We're very proud of the Sports Hall of Fame, and we're proud of the people that were in the Sports Hall of Fame, but we're also proud of the Hall of Heroes in the front of the high school and those who made the ultimate sacrifice for the country. And something that you've heard me say many times, our athletes don't turn that character and that quality off at the sideline or the edge of the mat. There's more to them than that, and we're going to celebrate the other part of Paulsboro High School where many of our most famous people went out and made the school, made the town, very proud of them.
Very nice, Walter. Well put, too. Well put. More details will follow as we get closer to that because I mentioned that the reception that evening will be like an adult prom. It will be. That's going to be very special. We'll have more information leading up to that. That's something you may want to make. We'll be right back. We continue from the Stevenson residence here on the Mansfield Creek, and so far no Conrail trains. It's been very quiet. We'll be right back.
Life is a journey that we travel with a lot of uncertainty. When your family is faced with change and you're in need of understanding, direction, honesty, and professionalism, we at the Landolfi Funeral Home have a tradition of assisting you with all of your needs in any way that we can. We offer many affordable funeral services. Please feel free to call us with any questions you may have or visit us at www.landolfifuneralhome.com.
Rizzo Family Chiropractic Center in Gibbstown offers pain relief with a difference. Using specific chiropractic adjustments, Rizzo Family Chiropractic will get to the root of your problem quickly. Bring your headaches, neck, back, joint, or limb pain to Dr. Karen Rizzo. If you have recurring pain, chiropractic can help. Rizzo Family Chiropractic can relieve many sources of pain without extended treatment and ongoing therapy. Give your family the gift of caring professional pain relief with a difference. Rizzo Family Chiropractic.
Come on down Route 55 to the Millville Airport. Visit Smith & Jackson Military Antiques and Firearms, a gun shop with a woman's touch. Buying, selling, and trading firearms and military items, especially seeking World War II, German, Japanese, and American items. Buying single items or entire collections. That's Smith & Jackson Military Antiques and Firearms at the Millville Airport, 21 Peterson Street, next to the Glasstown Brewing Company.
And welcome back. With me now is Mark Wilkes. Of course, he's been on the show many times. He represents Paulsboro Refining to the community. Last time we visited with him, we were at the diner. Talked about the turnaround because we always like to understand how the refinery's doing, the jobs that are there. But here with sort of a special Christmas, New Year's type message because the refinery's been very generous and a new scoreboard.
Yeah, John, it's good to be back. And as you mentioned, recently we've completed, well, it was installation that went in at the midget football complex, new scoreboard. Go back to 2015, and we had put a scoreboard into the Little League. Soon after we started discussions, I was discussing with Patty Farrow how we could get a scoreboard down at the midget football complex. So it took a little bit longer than we would have liked. I would have liked to have had that in perhaps at the beginning of the football season, but it's in and it looks great.
It looks beautiful. And what is an electronic scoreboard like that worth?
It's not a small bit of change. There's remote electronics and things, and it's a good investment somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000.
Between $5,000 and $10,000, but not an exact number, by the way. Mark was concerned he was underdressed for this program, but he's got the refinery logo on, which I think is all they need. By the way, the refinery doing good work around this holiday season. A number of families were beneficiaries.
Yeah, it's one of the things I take great pride in. Every December, we work with the Paulsboro schools in our adoptive family. And the one thing you wouldn't believe, I get a list of families from the schools for us to support. I feel like I'm on the Florida Stock Exchange because when I present that list out to the refinery, I better be like properly seated in my seat because my phone starts ringing, emails start coming in. It's very competitive because the members and the employees really do get behind the families, and we're really happy that that third week of December that we can roll up to Lowndes Locker School with literally a truckload to make sure that a lot of kids are, otherwise prepared. They have something on Christmas morning because I know that though our unemployment numbers seem to be improving, there are a lot of people in need still. So
Always.
we're
Oh, Michael,
very happy to support.
Mark, it's a very nice thing to do.
It is, and it's nice because it's one of those things that it isn't the corporation that's putting money out for that. Sure, we do things like scoreboards and lots of other things, and we support programs at the high school. But that's one of those things that comes from the employees, much like our Unite Away campaign. We just this year raised $384,000 for the Unite Away of Gloucester County, and all that money is generated from either employees or our business partners. So it's really with great pride that I can come out and speak about those programs because it does come from the employees of the refinery.
And again, a wonderful gesture and reminds us that there's a lot of good people out there doing good things. And thank you for the scoreboard because the kids will enjoy that for a long time to come, Mark. So, and can you keep the gasoline prices down this year?
We'll do our best. One final note is, we're filming at the holiday season. It won't be long. We'll be in 2017, which is the 100-year anniversary of the refinery.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So it is amazing. So stay tuned. We will have some things coming. We're looking forward to probably September of 2017. We'll be doing a community event. So it's with great excitement that we're looking back on 100 years and looking ahead perhaps to the next.
Wonderful. You should get a cup of coffee before you leave, especially with the cold weather outside. Mark Wilkes with Paulsboro Refinery, a gift of a scoreboard to the midget football team and also participating in the community through the holiday season to help a family or two have just a little bit better Christmas than or New Year's than expected. Stay with us. We're coming right back.
Multi-policy discount. Paperless discount. Paid in full discount. Homeowners discount. Safe driver discount. Chipmunk family reunion. Someone stole the nuts. Squirrel jail. Justice.
Countless discounts. Now that's progressive. Call or click today.
Thinking about a new appliance or an LCD TV? Don't think twice. Think Weiss. Weiss True Value has a full line of LCD TVs plus a great variety of appliances. And of course, hardware items like TrueTest paints, Master Mechanic tools, electrical supplies, key duplicating, and Rug Doctor rentals. And for repairs on screens and windows, look no further. Weiss True Value, from making keys to selling appliances and LCD TVs. Don't think twice. Think Weiss. 39 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
For everything, there's a season, and a time for everything under heaven. A time for sharing, a time for caring, a time for remembering, and a time for parting. When that time arrives, let Beth McBride Foley and Thomas D. Foley at the McBride Foley Funeral Home help you in your time of need. Offering a wide variety of funeral services from cremation to traditional, McBride Foley Funeral Home has been helping families with the loss of a loved one with over 50 years of combined service. McBride Foley Funeral Home, 228 West Broad Street, Paulsboro.
Welcome to Skin Friends, a comfort store offering natural and organic products. We are your home for aromatherapy, boasting a huge collection of essential oils, burning oils, body and massage oils, hand-dipped incense, and exotic liqueurs. Looking for body butters? Come see our handsome butter bar stocked with mango, aloe vera, and shea butters. Skin Friends features black seed oil and moringa products. We carry natural topical pain-relieving ointments and over 40 types of natural soaps. Tucked away in the Gibbstown Shopping Plaza off Exit 17 on 295 in New Jersey, Skin Friends has hand-picked products you can count on.
And welcome back. We promised if you had watched our Christmas show, we'd hope to put a couple dishes together, but because the gnocchis ran long, we took the advantage to shoot another segment with Joe because people enjoy watching cooking. Plus, Marcella sauce is Mark Camp's favorite, so I wanted to make sure we had this on because Joe had planned to do a chicken. Am I saying is it Marcella or Marcella?
Yeah,
Is it Marcella or Marcella?
Chicken Marsala. So we're going to make chicken marsala. It's a dish that's been around, and I think the first restaurant I ever went to was probably on the menu. You know, it's a long time. Old
So chicken can also be veal, depending. I mean,
you could do veal marsala. Okay. You know, shrimp. It's just a matter of the only thing that's making this marsala is the fact that we're using marsala wine, which is a sweet. Not really very drinkable, but definitely good for cooking. You know,
they made wine on Roosevelt Street. It wasn't very drinkable. They didn't call it Marcella.
I should find some of that, and I can make a dish out of that.
No, it'd be tough. Be tough. Those
they
guys
go
are
red
rough.
chicken, right?
Yeah.
Very likely.
Okay,
ahead,
so
Joe.
what I'm going to start with is we're going to start with by sautéing this chicken breast. I have some chicken medallions here, and what I do is I'm going to dredge them in a seasoned flour, seasoned with salt, pepper, granulated garlic, a little paprika because it gives it a nice brown color, and a little parsley in here.
And that's an all-purpose flour. Joe, the base
just,
flour is all-purpose?
Just flour, yeah, just all-purpose flour, yeah.
With gluten or not gluten?
It's gluten flour, yeah. It's wheat flour. So.
Sorry, Karen, if you're watching.
You could use potato flour or something like that if you have a gluten issue. Okay, so this is just mixed together, seasoned flour. We're going to take the chicken. We're going to dredge it in this flour. All right, meaning we're going to cover it all the way around. I have a pan on over here with oil already in it.
Is it hot enough, Joe?
I believe so. You want to turn it up for me? Why don't you turn that? You got your glasses on. Raylan, turn that up on high.
We thought that Raylan would be familiar with the kitchen operation.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to saute this chicken.
In my house, my stove is never used, so we'd have to bring somebody in for that. So
we're going to saute this chicken until it looks nice and brown like this.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Golden.
Yeah.
On each side. But I'll show you how we do that. Hopefully this pan is just hot enough. I'm going to take this in here. You want to shake off any excess, and you want to make sure you don't have any bare spots without flour. It's sizzling a little bit.
Is it a long cook, Joe, on the cutlets?
No, but we already have some done. So we can just, you're going to brown this, it's brown on one side, and then you want to brown it on the other side. Okay?
They're beautiful, Joe.
They're going to cook. And then to make the Marsala sauce, we're going to start with some butter. Do you see my butter anywhere? Here it is. Here it is, right here.
Over there.
We're going to start with a little butter, like that much. I'm going to let this sweat down. Then we're going to throw these shallots in here with it.
Shallots are mushroom, Joe?
No, shallots are like kind of a cross between an onion and a garlic almost. They're somewhere in between. We won't use those.
I don't know why I thought they were a mushroom.
No, shallots are an onion.
Oh, Joe, I believe
well,
look
at them and see if they're brown. Those are the worst tongs.
Yeah, I know.
Not yet.
Probably not brown yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Just let them sizzle a little more. You could tell when these are getting done. You'll see there'll be a white ring around the edge. Right? When you see a white ring all the way around the edge, that's when you turn them. Okay? We're going to also put some mushrooms in there. Now, believe it or not, these mushrooms are dried mushrooms. They're wild, dried mushrooms. They're nice. You soak them in water for, 30, 40 minutes, and you wind up with mushrooms that look like this.
Wow.
They're beautiful. Yep. They're a nice mixture of wild mushrooms.
And they got bigger.
Yeah, they did. They swelled up. They were like this, and they go to that. Almost this much will almost make that many.
Swelling up is not a bad thing.
There you go. Ding. All right. So what we're going to do is...
I got that one.
You got that one? Doing good. Yeah, they're looking nice. They're looking good. Right. All right, so we got them cooking down. We're going to add the mushrooms.
How do you know if they're poisonous or not?
They're not poisonous. I didn't pick them. I didn't go out into the field and pick them.
Okay.
So we're going to cook these down. Those are going to sweat. We're going to add a little salt and pepper to that, a little seasoning. Now, We're getting ready to do that. I like this bigger pan better. We're going to take these off because they're going to finish cooking in the gravy. They're almost done. These are pounded thin. If they're not done, we'll make sure they are done. We're going to take this and put this in here. I like that pan better. Okay? So there's your mushrooms cooking down. And that's on high still, right?
Yes.
Great. Now, we're going to take the, here's thyme to Marsala. Here, we're going to make it Marsala now.
So now the undrinkable wine goes in?
You want to taste it?
No.
Want to smell it?
I'm drinking coffee.
No, it ain't really it.
Interesting, Joe. Yeah.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like kind of like,
very sweet.
it would be like drinking sherry, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only thing, I mean, sherry is good for what? Snapper soup?
Yes.
Unless you're a turtle.
Then it's not so good.
Not so good, Joe.
All right,
Not
then
so
we're going to
good.
take, look, we're going to take some, we take some chicken stock and put that in there too.
Right out of the box?
Right out of the box. We're going to let that bubble away. Now, I have some already cooked chicken. This is chicken that I made a little earlier. And we're going to, you want to do is you want to cook that with it. And you cook this chicken with that sauce for a few minutes because it'll absorb all those flavors. Here, can I have that? Let me see that for 1 second. Thank you. You want to get this all cooked in. Now the flour that I used on the chicken.
Going to make a roux?
Yeah, this cooked flour
Yep.
that's on this chicken will thicken this sauce up
Very
real
Very
nice.
surprised I knew that, Joe.
Nah, yeah, I'm surprised you knew that.
Yeah, I just made it up.
No, but it's true.
Yep.
When you cook this together,
No, it looks beautiful.
the whole thing's going to thicken a little bit.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
If it's too thin, you could always add a little
Beautiful.
thickener to it, a little more flour. That's just about done. You can give it a squirt of lemon, just for a little zip.
So the actual cooking, with the exception of the consistency of the Marsala sauce, is done?
It's done.
Yeah.
The chicken's already pretty much cooked
That's
when
why I
I
asked
did
that.
it.
So you just...
So then you just want this to kind of come together and steam a little bit. See how it's bubbling up and it's thickening the sauce? Nice.
Looks beautiful.
Now, I can't put that on there. I'm going to do it right on here.
And Joe, is that done or is that
That's
done for
done.
TV
This stuff is
purposes?
done right here. That's done. Now, those other ones weren't fully cooked, so I'm not using them right now. We'll cook them a little later. So this is your chicken
Bring it over here,
marsala.
Joe?
Yeah,
Okay.
put it right here.
That's
Hit it
beautiful.
with a little more parsley. Done.
Excellent. Well, there you have it.
There you have it. Happy New Year. This is a little later.
Yeah, it'll be a second
We're
show.
still alive, right?
We're still live. Again, Joe, phone number.
609-876-0612. Or hit me up on Facebook. If you have an Eddie Catering.
On Facebook.
Yes.
You could not be in better hands for a person who will look out for the event you're going to have with a wonderful touch of a great deal of affection for the food that will be served. Consider Joe Giovanetti. Joe Giovanetti Catering, every occasion.
A pleasure.
A pleasure. Cater it to the stars.
Thank
we'll be
you.
right back.
Thanks, John.
Life is a journey that we travel with a lot of uncertainty. When your family is faced with change and you're in need of understanding, direction, honesty, and professionalism, we at the Landolfi Funeral Home have a tradition of assisting you with all of your needs in any way that we can. We offer many affordable funeral services. Please feel free to call us with any questions you may have or visit us at www.landolfifuneralhome.com.
Rizzo Family Chiropractic Center in Gibbstown offers pain relief with a difference. Using specific chiropractic adjustments, Rizzo Family Chiropractic will get to the root of your problem quickly. Bring your headaches, neck, back, joint, or limb pain to Dr. Karen Rizzo. If you have recurring pain, chiropractic can help. Rizzo Family Chiropractic can relieve many sources of pain without extended treatment and ongoing therapy. Give your family the gift of caring professional pain relief with a difference. Rizzo Family Chiropractic.
Come on down Route 55 to the Millville Airport. Visit Smith & Jackson Military Antiques and Firearms, a gun shop with a woman's touch. Buying, selling, and trading firearms and military items, especially seeking World War II, German, Japanese, and American items. buying single items or entire collections. That's Smith & Jackson Military Antiques and Firearms at the Millville Airport, 21 Peterson Street, next to the Glasstown Brewing Company.
And welcome back. The only drawback of showing you the rest of the footage from the Christmas show is we don't get to eat Joe Giovanetti's food again. Irma, we had a wonderful time, and it's time for community notes.
The gnocchis were wonderful. Happy birthday to Althea Miller, Tyler Birmingham, Sandy Kogel-Lipperton, Rosalind Coble, Beverly Real Wadding, Carol Berth, Joanne Colna, Maxine DeLuzio, Jermaine Pickle Ruffin, Nicole Fonville, Marvin Roan, Mary Cipielli, Anthony Marina, Michelle Bay, Sherry Bay, Elaine Koshu, Jim Milstead, the Barber triplets, Jason, Ryan, and Alyssa, Andre Bay, Pat Relation, and Pat Paulsino. And happy anniversaries to Kathleen and Pete Paulsino, Terry and Bill Pollinger, and Lyndon and Bill Sampson. And congratulations to our PHF Gifted and Talented Art classes for winning first prize of $5,000 for it's called the Blue Serpent, all made out of milk cartons, John.
Remarkable accomplishment.
Great. Made by the Milk Carton Construction Contest, Evergreen Packaging. They're concerned for the environment. Help them decorate the serpent so it could help decrease water pollution. And don't forget our Red Tie Affair, Saturday, April 22nd, 2017, Paulsboro High School. We're celebrating the end of the first 100 years and the second 100 years going into. We'll give further information on the show, John, and that is going to, you're emceeing.
Well, thank you. No, I'm happy to do that. How's your mother?
My mother's fine. Mother's in Shady Lane now. I took her 2 days, and she is now the queen of Shady Lane.
Doesn't surprise me at all. For Bill Crane, our producer, who couldn't be with us, for Fred Buchter behind the camera, for Amy, who's waiting in the editing room, and for Beth, hello, Beth, that's going to do it. Irma?
John, see you on Broad Street, and go Big Red.
New show in 2 weeks. Till then.